What's going on, family? Welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be breaking down 10 things I wish I knew before I started my fitness journey. And since I started, I ended up actually achieving a men's physique pro card in the WNBF. I won a pro show, and I'm actually looking to compete at Worlds this year. So I definitely feel like I could have got here a lot faster if I was able to implement these 10 things. So make sure you guys sit back, relax, enjoy this video, and if you aren't a part of the team, please subscribe if you want to learn more about fitness, weight loss, muscle building, anything to do with your physique, and you can always subscribe later if you hate my face. No offense taken if you do. So that aside, let's jump into tip number one. And tip number one is that I wish I understood that there was so much bullshit in the fitness industry. And because it's so little regulated, you know, there's so many people putting out BS all the time. There's so many of these stupid fad diets that are unsustainable. There's so many of these like marketing BS things that are being released to claim that you're gonna be losing weight. And honestly, it's a big marketing and money scam. And I was a person who actually fell for it because when I first went into fitness, I would Google everything just to see, you know, how do I get bigger? You know, I wanted to make sure that I was able to get the best results possible. And when I was online, I would implement a lot of these stupid things, and I would cut water. I would try and cut salt. You know, I'd do these things where I felt like it would help me get leaner, but it's actually making me suffer and bring me backwards. So make sure you guys are skeptical with whatever you're learning, and make sure it's science-based, because you know that what you're hearing actually has some data behind it to back it up. So this moves me on to the second thing I wish I knew. And I wish I knew the importance of recovery. And growing up, I was a hardcore athlete. I played on my high school football team, college football team. I ended up being the rookie of the year, and I absolutely loved training. It was so amazing. And I still love it, obviously. But I wish I knew the importance of recovery, because I thought more was better. I thought running and working out until you puke, until you pass out, until you black out was better. But in actuality, you want to make sure you're only doing as much as you can recover from. So, you know, if we're referencing the scientific literature, looking at set volume, you know, it states that 10 to 20 sets is probably the best. And, you know, as a science-based practitioner myself, I would try and push the limits and hit that 20 sets. I would try and push in, maybe do a little bit more, all right? And what I realize is that even though I'm a higher level, elite level athlete, I would say that that would be too much for my body. You know, for me personally, I would actually progress a lot faster if I toned it back to maybe 15 sets. And I feel like there's a lot of guys out there that have the same mindset, usually people who played sports their whole life, that more is better. I bet you so much that if you just tone back a little bit, prioritize recovery, you get a lot more results a lot faster. And this moves me on to tip number 3, and it kind of connects with it. And I wish I knew the importance of rest days and deloads, because if you guys don't already know, I ended up getting rhabdomyolysis, and I was rushed to the hospital straight from going out for sushi. Super embarrassing day for me, and scary. Because I didn't know what was happening to my body. I actually was overtraining. You know, I went so damn hard that my body couldn't recover, that it literally started to shut down. So make sure you guys are taking your rest days, because if you're not resting and you're not recovering, you're not gonna get the results. You're not gonna reap the benefit of all your hard work. You know, when you recover is when you are reaping the benefits, when your body is building back up, when your body is burning fat, right? So you need to make sure you're recovering, and this includes taking deloads when you feel like you're overtrained. All right, this means taking your rest days. All right, because I literally used to not take rest days at all. Like I said, I was a huge bro meathead, and I thought more was always better. So moving on to tip number 4, and being the bro that I was, is I wish I knew that having an ego would only hold me back. And you know, low key, I did know that in the back of my mind, but my actions didn't really show that. And when I was in the gym, I would always want to be the best, perform the best, you know, lift heavier, progressive overload every single time, you know, increase my volume when I can. And a lot of the time when I was in the gym, I would push my RPE too high. I would push my relative intensity too high, and my ego would get in the way. Maybe my form would get a little bit sloppy because I'd lift maybe 5 to 10 pounds more than I should. And this is actually damaging to your progress. So make sure you guys leave your ego at the door, lift the proper amount of weight at the correct intensity, and you guys are going to perform a lot better. Number one, because it's gonna be consistent, the form's gonna be better, you're gonna stimulate your muscles a lot better, and you're gonna be able to recover a lot better, and it's gonna give you better results overall. So leave your ego at the door. Moving on to the next tip, and it's going to be nutrition related. So the fifth thing I wish I knew before I started training was the importance of nutrition. And as a hardcore athlete, you know, I would go so hard in the gym, and it almost was a waste because I wasn't fueling my body properly. You know, you can't out-train a shitty diet because you need every single success pillar. You need accountability, you need a good training protocol, you need nutrition protocol, and you need to make sure you're recovering. And I had one of the pillars correct, and that was training hard and probably not even doing it in the right way. So if you track your nutrition and you're providing your body enough fuel to perform the best, you provide your body the right amount of calories and macros so you get shredded, you'll literally get to your goal so much faster. And this moves me on to tip number 6. The sixth thing I wish I knew was the importance of following an exact protocol. And like I said, guys, earlier, I've been doing this for over 10 years. And, you know, I'm a pro now. You know, like you guys already heard the spiel, but people ask me, like, how did you achieve this? How did you get to this point? And people don't believe that I'm natty, even though I broke into the 170s and been doing this for over 10 years. And then I asked them what they're doing. They literally don't track their nutrition. They don't track their training protocol. They don't track their cardio or their steps. They don't track shit. And I'm like, if you literally just track, you're gonna get better. I don't know what principle it is or law it is, but whatever you track, you're naturally just gonna get better at. And you'll be able to see so many holes that you have. You're going to see what bottlenecks you have in your journey because you can evaluate the data. Am I actually plateauing? Am I actually progressing? You know, if I switch this thing up here, is it going to be better? And by tracking, you are going to get much better results, much faster. So if you think about it, there is an optimal protocol for you. And if you don't track, you'll never get there. And this moves me on to the 7th thing I wish I knew, and it's I wish I had a more open mind. All right, now as an athlete, you know, usually doing at the highest level at my age range, I thought I knew how to do everything. I thought I knew what was best. And one thing that I wish I knew was having an open mind would accelerate my results a lot faster. Because I would get obsessed with people online or articles online and be like, this is the way to do it. And I'd get so stubborn and I would continue to follow it and not get the results I wanted, but I was too stubborn to change up the protocol. The second I was able to open up my mindset and have a more open mind and try new things, I started seeing results a lot faster. And I think one of the principles behind this is because every 4 to 6 weeks, your body gets used to the stimulus that you provided. So if you're not adjusting every 4 weeks, you're pretty much gonna stay the same. So I'm gonna ask you one question. Every time you start a new workout plan, you probably see really good results and then it starts to slow down. That's because your body's getting used to the stimulus you're providing it, and you need to switch things up. So I wish I had an open mind so I would try new things out and not be so damn stubborn. Moving on to tip number 8, and it kind of connects, and it's I wish I had a better mindset. As you guys know, after today's tip video, I was pretty stubborn. I was a huge meathead, and my mindset really held me back because I feel like I had the work ethic. I was going super hard. I felt like I was doing everything that I needed, but I wasn't in the right mind space to really optimize my entire lifestyle. And this does include having an open mind. This does include, you know, making sure I leave my ego at the door. This does include, you know, understanding that if I don't adjust my habits, if I don't adjust my schedule and I don't adjust my time around my goals, I will never be able to achieve them. And my mindset was kind of broken. I was very stubborn, typical young male, and I thought I knew what was right, and I felt like my mindset held me back a lot. So make sure that you know that there are people out there that know more than you, that people are out there smarter than you. And as a coach myself, I still am looking to learn every single day. I am still looking to get better every single day and improve the way I can serve all my clients and serve everyone that I work with. So make sure you guys fix your mindset, work on your mindset, and it's something that I wish I did a lot sooner than later. And moving on to the next tip, and it actually kind of does connect with mindset, but it's understanding that it's okay to miss a day. It's okay not to be perfect. It's okay to miss a meal. Now, obviously, for the most part, you want to stick to your protocol, but there's things going to be showing up or coming up in life that are going to take priority. Family obviously comes first. So if there's a wedding coming up and you need to go to the wedding, support your friends, support your family, you want to have fun. If there's like a medical thing going on, you need to go to the hospital to go support a friend, to go support a family, it's okay to miss a workout day. It's okay when there's an emergency or a big event to be off of your nutrition a bit. Now, I'm saying 99% of the time, obviously stick to it if you want to be your best. But in the past, I would literally not be present in certain situations where, I was hanging out with my family. They'd be like, well, you're so obsessed with your nutrition protocol. You're so obsessed with training. I'd literally be on my phone reading or listening to podcasts on how I can elevate my knowledge level to become a better athlete. And, redo this to improve our quality of life. That's the whole reason why we entered the fitness space. This is the whole reason why we're trying to level up our body, is to improve our quality of life. If that's, having the confidence to take your shirt off in public, if that's having the confidence to meet a partner or to go to social events, maybe parties or whatever it may be, we're doing this to improve our life, and that's something we all have in common. So that said, we don't want fitness to hold our life back. So it's okay to be social. It's okay to have fun. And, if you're not enjoying the journey, you're doing something wrong, you need to make sure you audit your schedule, your lifestyle, your decisions, your recreation, and see how you can implement it to make it into one. And this moves me on to my last tip, and it's, I wish I knew it was okay to get help. All right, I was so hard-headed, I would never get help. I thought I knew it all. I ended up becoming a personal trainer and helping others, but I find it super hypocritical if a personal trainer doesn't have a trainer themselves. I think it's hypocritical when an online coach doesn't have an online coach themselves. If they're so passionate about providing a service to the world, but they don't participate in that service, I kind of find that hypocritical. And obviously, I am getting guidance with my boy, Jeff Nippard, one of my best friends who I look up to a lot. He helped mentor me and really shape my life to what it is today. But that said, I wouldn't be able to achieve everything that I have without his guidance. I ended up breaking records in powerlifting. I ended up getting my pro card, winning a pro show, competing at Worlds, even making this video. He really helped my mindset and pursue my dream job, which is online coaching. And I wouldn't be able to do that without help. I find as a young male, I was super hard-headed. My ego was in the way. I thought I knew it all. But if I just got help a lot sooner, I would have got to my results a lot faster. Even though I achieved all these things, I've helped other people achieve pretty crazy things as well. Worked with the WBFF World Champion, IFBB Olympia Pro, WMBF and OCB pros. Literally last weekend, one of our athletes went pro. A couple weeks before that, we had another one of our athletes go pro. And recently, one of our athletes just qualified for Worlds. And even though I have the knowledge level to help elevate athletes to literally a world-class level, I personally still get guidance because I'm looking to learn. I'm looking to become a good athlete. I'm looking to participate in something that I'm so passionate about because I know the benefit of it. And I wish I didn't have my ego in the way, and I wish I got help sooner because I would have achieved all these things so much faster. Obviously, there's no regrets. I learned so much from it, and I wouldn't be the person I am today without running into those obstacles. So with that said, guys, if you would like to work with me one-on-one, really step things up. If you guys are stuck, maybe hit a plateau, not getting results as fast as you like, then make sure you guys click the description down below, apply to see if you qualify for my online one-on-one coaching service, and I will help elevate you. One thing that I do, unlike many other coaches out there, is that I do provide 100% guarantee. So if you don't get the exact goal, moving at the exact rate, I'll literally give you all your money back plus an additional amount of money, just so you have a positive experience working with me. But I'm extremely confident that will make it happen, transform people and put people on stage like clockwork. I'm super confident I can make it happen. Other than that, guys, please don't take these tips lightly. I really wish, and genuinely wish, I did these things so much faster, because I would have been able to achieve a lot more in a shorter period of time. I would have been able to skip all the headaches and skip all of the mistakes and just streamline my process if I had an open mind and was able to actually implement. Because there's a difference between learning and implementing, and you need to make sure you're implementing everything that you learn, because success loves speed. So other than that, I really appreciate you guys watching the video. Please let me know in the comment section below what you guys actually enjoyed about this video. If you have another thing that you personally wish you knew before so if you have anything that you wish you knew before you started your fitness journey, be happy to share down below. Other than that, if you would like to subscribe, please join the team. If you don't like me, you always can unsubscribe later. And hope you guys have the best day ever, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
On my own, no fixer. I'm gon' ball, no pick up. That I ate doors, they live up. Talking on my back, go figure. Whole team eats fun, split up. Never was the one to go flicker. No face, no